Deepest apologies, my dear. I didn't mean to startle you quite so badly. You've been wandering my castle for a while. Are you lost? Would you like for me to guide you to where you seek? You seek your armor? Come along then. There's no need to be shy. Oh, hun, I can see your suspicious look. Trust me, if I wanted to take a taste of you again, then there is very little you could do to stop me. I thought we'd already established that fact, but you seem to need a great many reminders. No matter, I am perfectly willing to teach you. As many times as you need. Now, do you wish to see your armor? I'll lead you right to it. Come. This castle has been dark and empty for a long, long time, filled with naught but blood bags and thralls to my will. None of them have brightened my nights quite like you, former huntress. I'll admit, having you in my castle has made me feel more alive than I have in centuries. I feel almost like a fledgling again, although I still have experience. I won't just drain you willy-nilly and not allow you the chance to recover. Don't get me twisted, darling. Your scent is intoxicating. So delicious and sweet. Like cookies, sweet fruit. A nice, delicate meal. And a wonderful companion. I do hope that you will like your armor. It has gone through a few modifications at my behest, but I am certain that the changes will be more than agreeable for you. And if not, then I will have them modified to your specifications, if it is possible to. Ah, and here we are. As you can see, the armor is upon that display. You may examine it if you wish. What have I done to it? I just told you. I had it modified. This armor will protect you very well indeed, former huntress. It has changed quite substantially, hasn't it? The leather was retooled and dipped in a new formula that I have been working on. It should bend a lot easier in response to your movements, but it should stop blades from penetrating it, as well as the odd crossbow bolt. As a result, the dark brown is now the deepest black. I've taken the liberty of modifying most of your trinkets as well, giving them more power and punch. The crossbow string was replaced with a blend of unicorn hair and silver, so watch your fingers. The spring mechanism also had to be replaced. It looks like the thing was constructed from spare parts in a tool shed, to be honest. It was surprising that such a thing was able to launch a bolt at all. That you expected it to pierce my heart. You've got bravery. That much is not in question, but your weapon crafting needs some serious work. Ah, you're drawn to the silver finery lacing the armor. That is the remains of your little silver crosses. I've had them all melted down and embedded in your armor. This is more than just decorative. There are charms woven into it that would make it impossible for you to be harmed by fire or ice, and would help keep you hidden from all but my gaze. Do you want to try it on? Of course. Allow me to assist you, huntress. Ah, absolutely wonderful. I knew that it would look absolutely wonderful on you. Flex for me. Feel it settle around you. How does it feel? Light? That's good. You can wear that either over linen and light cloth or under more flowing outfits. Now then, the completing pieces. Here are crossbow bolts for your use, silver-tipped, which is more your style. And I have a gift for you. A silver sword, one of only a few of its size. It is mostly steel, but it blends so seamlessly between steel and silver that it might as well be pure silver. This is deadly to both humans and vampires. Take it. Get a feel for it. Poor huntress. You do not learn, do you? You might be wondering to yourself, why can't I strike her? I'm in the perfect position to. I'll tell you why. You donned the armor that I gave you. Did you really think that I would make you invincible to all, including myself? That isn't how this works, dear. I will not willingly let my prize get an advantage over me. As I remade your armor, I enchanted it with a basic set of protective enchantments, yes, but I also placed upon it a curse. Your armor loans its loyalty to you. It is loyal purely to me, and no one else. If you attempt to strike me whilst wearing it, the armor will prevent you from moving, locking you in the incriminating position. And what is more, I can order it to position you as I please. Hold your sword's blade against your throat without cutting it. Good. Poor little huntress. You can't seem to catch a break, can you? Even when I hand you so many boons, there will always be a string attached, so long as you openly defy me like this. I truly am disappointed in you. I would have thought that we'd have moved past this by now. Now I see that I have my work cut out for me, if I'm going to have your complete and utter devotion. How fun. Shh. I swore to you that I'd take care of you, and that is what I'll do. However, you will need to be corrected again. And I have just the remedy. I want you to cut your neck a little, not too hard, but a little. Good girl. By the night, your scent is delicious. I'm going to drink from you again, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to stop it. Gorgeous. I just want more. I took quite a bit from you this time, so relax. Take things easy. Even though I've taken a little more blood from you just now, you're blushing so much. Your breath is heavy. You like this, don't you? Well, former huntress, if you wanted me to feed from you so badly, then why didn't you just ask? We could have gone without all this pretense, this false attempt at betrayal. I could have bitten into you at any time. All you had to do was ask. There is someone at the doors to the castle. Another hunter. How interesting. Another huntress. I think I will handle this one. Please escort my darling little pet to her chambers. She will need to get changed for dinner. We will have a guest after all. I love you, darling. Now go. Please do not keep me waiting. That will be her now. Do not be alarmed, darling. This huntress is no longer dangerous. I disarmed her as easily as I did you, if not easier. It seems that you recognize her, as well as the bite marks in her neck. You two taste similarly, but I much more prefer your taste. Now, darling, sit beside me while we discuss why your sister is here, and what I will do with her. It seems as though that pesky village has become a lot more desperate to get rid of me over these long years. They no longer see my presence as a gift, but as a plague and a shame across their land. Humans will never cease to amaze me. It seems that your sister has fallen on the bad side of the village elders, the very same ones that instructed you to claim my head. And now I must ask the question, why? Why is the sister of my darling coming for my head? And she told me that she caused trouble in the village on purpose, so that the same punishment leveled at you would befall her as well, so that she could find you. And I will say, she fell a lot easier than you did. She simply laid her weapon at her feet and offered herself up to me, that she may yet find you. And now she has. I always keep my word, don't I? Now, I am not a cruel mistress, but this is not to be borne. This village has been under my protection for the past 500 years. For them to start sending vampire hunters to my home is an insult and a betrayal of the highest order. And I have your behavior to consider, my darling former huntress. How about this? I'll have your sister taken to her own comfortable little cell, and we have a private conversation about what happens next. Take our guest to her room. Now, beloved, walk with me. This changes things only minimally, I hope you know. I want you to know that I love you with all of my being. In fact, this moves some plans that I've had ahead. Let me ask you a question. Do you fear becoming a vampire? You do. Why do I ask? Don't you already know? Well, it is quite simple, really. The village has declared war upon my house. I will need to gather my strength and consolidate my power in this castle, and I will need my blade, my partner, to be keen and obedient, able to do the work I need her to do. Yes, my darling, the time has come. Shh, my dear. I know that you are frightened. It's a new experience, one that at its core frightens you. You fear the coldness of death. You fear becoming something other than human. You fear becoming a monster. Shh, that's it. Meet my gaze, lovely human. Good girl. Take a deep breath in. Hold for but a moment, and gently exhale. Again. Very, very good. Thank you. Keep breathing like this, slow and steady. As you do, feel your heart slow down a little. It won't stop, not yet. Just keep breathing in and out. Yeah, just keep doing that, baby. You're being so good for me, my dear. Slowly breathing like this, holding my gaze and feeling your heart slow. If you simply stop to feel for a moment, you could feel the pulse of your lifeblood flowing to every part of you, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, that pulse that slows and flutters with your breath. I can feel it. I can hear it in the air. I can smell the scent that your blood gives off, because it is your scent. It is the pure essence of you and of your soul. Let me tell you what is going to happen, my dear. I will embrace you, wrap you in my arms and hold you close. I will sink my teeth deep into your neck, and I will slowly drink your blood. It will feel quite pleasant. The final draining will perhaps feel the most pleasant of all my previous feedings. And you are so used to my feeding from you that it will be almost as a daydream. Underneath the pleasure, the adrenaline and the rushing of blood, you will feel your heart start to slow down. It will slow down far more, far quicker than it is now. And you will start to feel weak, slow, sleepy. I will bite my lip and let it bleed, and I will kiss you. I will share my blood with you. Once you drink it, you will take a part of my soul into you, and with it, the changes will begin. You will feel sick, nauseous, and excruciating pain when it first begins. That is because your humanity will fight it. It will fight the influence of my blood. Your body will try to rid itself of my essence. When it proves to be impossible, your body will start to shut down and die. The pain will fade quickly, and you will fall deeply asleep. And then your heart will stop, but you will keep breathing. You will become like me, a vampire in your own right. A vampire who shares a soul with me. You will sleep for an entire day, and then you will wake in the night. And you will be quite thirsty indeed. I'll be sure to bring you fresh blood, and you will need it. You will need a lot of blood for the time being. It will be the only thing that you can stomach. Eventually, your thirst will be mostly sated, and you'll be able to have other foods if you wish. Perhaps you will even taste things that will enhance your favorites. I'm afraid that even I cannot say. You will not change for the most part. Some senses will be sharper, keener. You'll feel an itch to feed, but other than that, you'll be the same person that you've always been. We will just be closer than ever before. You'll understand so much more once you've been taken across. Shh. It's okay. This will all be over soon. Very nice. But we're not done yet. Your heart's beginning to slow down even more. Very good. We're almost there. Just hang on a little more. Don't close those eyes just yet. It begins. You are dying. Your mortal form is passing away. And when you next awaken, we will have so much to do. And you will have your fill of blood to drink, this I promise you. Such a precious thing you are, my little fledgling. I love you. Rest well.